Internal tables. So internal tables, first thing, remember one thing before starting internal tables, we have something called as data elements. So what is a data element? Indirectly, we call this as a definition of single field. Definition of single field. Now variable, memory created, memory allocated for, memory allocated for, data element. I am calling it as variable. Memory allocated for a data element is called as variable. Now we have something called as structure. Definition of a record. Nothing but group of fields. So we call work area. Memory allocated for structure is called work area. So work area is the variable. This is the variable. Similarly, we have something called as table type. Definition of table. Definition of internal table. Internal table. Memory allocated for table type is called internal table. So now if you see here, I can come to S11. I'm coming to S11 and I'm coming to S11. Now data types, ZZZ name, create. I can create, sorry, already it's there. So I'll create name 01. So I can say create. So I can create a data element, I can create a structure, I can create a table type. Hold on 1 minute. I can create a data element, I can create a structure, I can create a table type. Any of these three I can create. So wherever I want a single field, I am creating data element. So I am creating one data element here. Some name. I'll say name 1. And then I am allocating the properties. I want this character length 20, 30, 40, whatever you want. Activate. So memory allocated for a data element. Memory allocated for a data element. So this is one data element. This is one data element. So I am putting it one side just for this is my data element. Now I am creating one structure. ZZ structure underscore some employee create structure. Employee structure. I want employee ID. I want name. I want city. I want phone number, etc. Inside this, I am using the data elements again. Inside this, I am using the data elements. So now activate. This is a structure. This is the structure. So let it activate. Followed by table type, table type, create, table type. I want an internal table with the following fields. Line type. Line type is nothing but the structure name. I want a table type, table definition with the following fields. Activate. So using the data types, I can create a structure, data element structure, table type. So this is the structure name I created. This is the data element table type I have created. Table type created. So I named it as tt underscore. So now when I'm coming to the program, I'm coming to some program, zabcd, some program, create, executable, save. Now I cannot I cannot use this directly and say I cannot use this directly is equal to Srinivas. I cannot say it. It won't allow. Check syntax. It will throw error. It will throw error. Unknown. So first we have to allocate the memory. Some variable name type. So I need not give anything here. I can simply say name data some record type. I can use this structure. I can use this structure data. I am using something type. Now all are variables only. This is also variable, this is also variable, this is also variable. But how do I know which is holding a single record, which is holding a multiple records? So naming conventions, by seeing every variable will have a name. But by seeing a name, now example, simple rule. Every person will have some name. Every person will have a name. I can name a girl any name I want, but we will say these are girls' names, these are boys' names. Ideally, we'll keep it like that. Ideally, what we do, Sita, Geeta, Radha, etc., will give for girls. Ramesh, Mahesh, etc., will give for boys. For girls, we don't put Ramesh, Mahesh. But you are saying, sir, what will happen if I put nothing will happen? Tomorrow, I am saying, call Ramesh. You don't even know whether he's a he or a she. But right now we can differentiate whether it's a he or a she. So naming conventions we follow. Similarly, every project will have a naming conventions. So we are calling a single independent values as a variables. V underscore. This is also a variable only. It's also variable only. But we are calling this type of variables as work areas. Indirectly a record. Memory allocated for a structure is called as a record. I am calling this as a table T underscore. All are having something. First, you should see what is this, whether it is a data element or a structure or a table. Based on that, you can see whether it is a work area or a variable. Simply for this table, I am naming it as a t underscore name and calling this as internal table. This is not an internal table because it's a data element. So what you are using here is crucial. I can create a data element, I can create a structure, I can create a table type. So yesterday I just gave introduction to a table type, which is global table type. But we suggest try to avoid global table types. So first step one, create structure. Step 2, create table type. Step 3, Allocate memory for internal table. Step 4. Allocate memory for work area. Step 5. Get the data. Get the data into internal table. Step 6. Loop at it and process. Loop at the data and process. This is what we do. But try to avoid global structures. Try to avoid global structures. Try to avoid global internal tables. So now I am using local internal tables. Type executable. Save. Now I am saying define structure types begin of ty mara, end of ty mara, begin of ty end of ty. I am declaring two structures as of now. Two structures. Matner mtrt mbrsh mains. Matner spras maktx. So I have created one table. Now I am declaring one work area. Work area mara type ty mara. Work area mars makt type ty makt. Now I am not creating any selection screen. I want to see the entire data. So in start of selection, we are writing select statement. Select Matner mtrt mbrsh mains from mara into work area mara. If you have any where condition, we can put the where condition. But as of now, I want to make this class as simple as possible. So I am not putting any where condition. I want all the fields of mara and select. Followed by select Matner spras maktx from makt into work area makt. Whenever you write select inside a select, at least one field from the outer select should be used in the where condition of inner select. So equal to work area mara matner and select, and then write the data. Write work area mara matner, work area mara mtrt, work area mara mbrsh, work area mara mains, work area makt spras, work area maktx. Now today I locked the meeting at 8:10. At 8:10 I locked the meeting. That means after 8:10 I am not allowing anyone for today. Tomorrow it will be 8:05, day after tomorrow at 8. So these days it became a habit for the people that they are logging at 8:30, 8:45, 8:50, and then they are saying, "Sir, I am present, sir." How many hours they are listening? One person pinged me yesterday at 9:30. 9:30 came, 9:35 logged out, and he's asking, "Sir, today I didn't receive the video, sir. I came to the class, sir." What time you came to the class? 9:30, sir. Now, because of internet issue, I logged out immediately. That means 5 minutes he attended the class, and it is not the first time he's attending. This happen with regularly. After many observations, I blocked that guy. Now he started hitting. Sir, I'm regular, sir. Daily I will attend on time, sir. When I take out the report for 1 month and showed, this is your status. Sorry, sir. And he's saying that, sir, I am not able to write a code. You can't able. If you are coming regular, no, sir, I'm coming regularly. Yes, you are coming regularly. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Is it called as regular? So some people are waiting in the lobby as of now. Some people are waiting in the lobby. So after 8:10, there is a traffic jam between your bed and your laptop. So because of the traffic jam, you cannot able to connect it on time. So I was waiting all these days that people will change, but you people won't change. So now select from MAKT where Matner equal to now activate. So this is a program with select inside a select. This is the program with select inside a select, nested selects. Now I am going to SE30 slash SE30 SE30, running the program directly, running the 51 program as it is. Execute. Come back, come back, evaluate, evaluate. So now if you see the database time, 38%. Right now in your Mara table, there are only 19,000 materials. 19,000 materials are very less materials. In my current company, we have 2 lakhs materials, 2 lakhs materials. So imagine 2 lakhs. Here we have, if you go to SC16 slash SC16 Mara table, number of entries, roughly 19,000. Now 19,000 materials are having, if I go to MAKT, number of entries, there are having nearly 17 lakhs records. Roughly each material on an average is having 9 descriptions average for each material. So here, now imagine in my company, if there are 2 lakhs materials, 2 lakhs materials is having 9 descriptions each. So nearly 18 lakhs records we are having. So if I write a report on 2 tables, what will happen to the performance issue? Print screen. If you don't want to consider the speed of the program, I need not learn joins, I need not learn views, I need not learn internal tables. Speed of the program is everything. So now if I am writing with nested selects, this is the case. This is the case. So now I'll copy this. This is with nested selects. 2 tables. Nested selects. Now I'm copying this program as it is. I'm copying this program as it is to second wave 51 to copy, copy. Observe carefully what I am doing. Observe carefully. Now I have declared local structures. I have declared local structures. So I have to create local table types. Define table. Define table types. Types. Some name. Whatever name you want, you can go. I am following TT underscore Mara. TT table type for Mara. Type table of TY Mara. How ty mara is there? Similarly, I want a table and name it as tt mara. Local table types ttmakt, type table of tymakt, type table of tymakt. So I have declared the table definitions. We call this as table types. Now allocate the memory data. To define, we use types. So structures, we are using types. Now memory allocation data. I want one internal table. Type ttmara. I want one internal table. Type ttmakt. So I have the internal table mara, internal table makt. So now I have work areas also. Without a work area, we cannot write any program. So work area is a compulsory. So internal table is there, work area is there. So now I am copying whatever is there in the start of selection as it is, as it is to end of selection. Now I am removing these right statements. I am removing the right statements. And now I am saying select whatever I want. Select whatever I want from Mara into table Tmara. Get everything into Tmara. Similarly, get everything into table into table t underscore makt. As of now, I am not putting any where condition. I want everything. If you want to filter, we will filter here with a where condition. But I want to see the performance, so I am not filtering anything. I want all the records. So I am selecting all the Mara records, all the MAKT records into the table. So now I already selected what I want Matner, MTRT, MBH mains from Mara into table Tmara. That means already this part is over. From Mara into this part is over. Till here we have selected. So this data is coming into the internal table. So now I have to replace this with loop at Tmara into work area Mara. And select will be replaced with end loop. And select will be replaced with end loop. Similarly, this select statement will be replaced with loop at t underscore makt, and select will be replaced with end loop. Whenever you use select inside a select, at least one field from the outer select should be used in the where condition of inner select. Whenever you are using loop inside a loop, also the same rule. At least one field from the outer loop should be used in the where condition of the inner loop. Pretty printer, activate, execute. So now slash o sc38 sc30 runtime analysis. I am running the program 51 underscore 2. 51 underscore 2. Execute. So it's executing. Let it execute. Still it is running. Still it is running. Let it run. In the meanwhile, I will write one more program. I am writing 52. Create sales report. Already we have done this sales report multiple times. Again I am repeating. When I do sales report, I have to hit 3 tables. So types begin of KNA1, local structure, end of TYKNA1, begin of TYVBAK, end of TYVBAK, begin of TYVBAP, end of TYVBAP. Now what fields you want in KNA1? Customer number, name 1, ORT 01, PSTLZ. Similarly, VBELN, AUDAT, bcoz, KUNNR. Similarly, VBELN, MATNER, KWMENG, NETWR, followed by work areas. Work area KNA1, type TYKNA1, work area VBAK, type TYVBAK, work area VBAP, type TYVBAP. Start of selection. Select the data. Select customer number, name 1, ORT01, PSTLZ from VBA KNA1, from KNA1 into work area KNA1 and select. Select the customer. For that customer, select VB ELN, AUDAT, VKORG, Kunnar from VBAK into work area VBAK. Whenever you write select inside a select, we have to link table 1 to table 2. At least one field from the outer select should be used in the where condition of inner select. Kunnar is equal to work area KNA1 Kunnar and select. So indirectly, for the first customer, whatever sales are there, get the sales. Followed by select VBLN, MATNER, KWMENG, NETWR from VBAP into work area VBAP, where VBLN equal to work area VBAK VBELN and select. Followed by write statement. Write all the fields of KNA1, Kunnar, name 1, ORT01, like this, put all the fields, whatever fields you want. work area VBAK VBELN, work area VBAK AUDAT, work area VBAK VKORG, work area VBAP Matner, work area VBAP KWMENG, work area VBAP NETWR. So this is a sales report with nested selects. Now I can write the same report with joins. But whenever I write a joins, my program might go to dump because I am joining three tables. As the number of tables increases, the program might go to dump if the data is huge. So joins, use, etc. We have seen all the cases. So now I am showing you before that. If you see my material report got executed. Come back, evaluate. If you see the database time, so the main target is to see the database time. So copy this. See the database time. This is with internal tables. So where is 38%? Where is 38%? 4.6 something. Where is this? See how much variation is there in the database. So I am minimizing my database time. The target is to minimize the database time. Now, similarly, if I see this program now, if I see 52 program, this 52 program, I'm running this program /o SC30 runtime analysis, old SC30, program number 52, execute. Now come back, evaluate. Now see the database time, 97% of the database time. So this type of programs are very worst programs we call database time. So your program also will become slow. At the same time, other programs are also becoming slow. So this is the nested selects with three tables. Nested selects with three tables. So database time is huge. Already we have discussed this. Now to overcome this, I can use joins. But if I use joins, three tables data might go to dump because sales tables have used data, it might go to dump. Now I can use a views. Views can only deal with inner join case. Let's assume there is a scenario where I want a left outer join. I cannot use this views. So ultimately I'm going with internal tables. How to do this program with internal tables? Follow this carefully once again. Copying into two. Copy, copy, change. Now, first I have to declare table types. Define tables. So types tt underscore vbkna1 type table of tykna1. This is extra type table of tt underscore vbak type table of tyvbak tt underscore vbap type table of tyvbap. So I declared the internal tables. Now I declared the table definitions. Now allocate the memory. I want one internal table for kna1. Type ttkna1 table type t underscore vbak type T underscore VBAP type. So I declared my internal tables. These are the internal tables. Followed by whatever is there in this select statement. I am copying this as it is to end of selection. End of selection. Now I am removing the end selection right statements in start of selection. Select everything into table. T underscore K never. Select everything into table. T underscore VBAK. Select everything into table. I am selecting everything into table. T underscore VBAP. As of now, I am selecting everything into these tables. Select the VBAK, select the KN1, select the tables. Now, if I don't want all the records, I can put a where condition later. But today's class is not about where condition. I can put a where condition so that I can filter the data. But I don't want to filter anything. I want to see how the speed is improving with all the records. So I am selecting all the records of table 1, table 2, table 3. Now, already I selected all the data. So this select statement will change to loop at T underscore KNA1 into work area KNA1. This entire select statement will change to loop at T underscore VBAK. This entire select statement loop. This entire select statement will be changed with loop at, and select will be replaced with end loop, end loop, end loop, end loop. So if anyone is not able to understand internal tables, by the time they come to internal tables, they will say, sir, I'm confused with the loop, sir. Simple, they don't know selects. The select and select, select and select, select and selects will be replaced with loop and loop, loop and loop, loop and loops. That's it. We are getting everything in one shot. Go to the shop and get everything. Go to the second one and get everything. Go to the third one and get everything. And loop at the records. Activate. Now execute the report. Execute the report. Runtime analysis. /show SE30 old SE30. Run the program 52 underscore 2. Execute. Come back. Come back. Evaluate. See the database time. So with 3 tables, see how much time you are saving on the database level. Database level time I minimized earlier 97.6%. Now it is 0.7%. Earlier, if you see overall time 28 point something. Now if you see overall time 19 point something. So database time got reduced. I am not blocking the tables. So within first 5 minutes, within 5 minutes, that means not even 5 minutes, 1 minute. Within 1 minute, I am selecting whatever I want and releasing the database. I don't want database anymore. So then those database tables will be used by someone else. I am using my local tables, internal tables to do further processing. That means I am not blocking that shop. I'm whatever I want, I'm getting it and leaving the database to someone else. And with the local copies, I am performing the data. So overall time is minimized. Now, this type of scenarios I can do every scenario with nested selects. I can do every scenario with nested selects. Similarly, I can do every scenario with loops. But when you consider the loops and joins are the fastest. No one can beat the speed of joins. The fastest thing is joins. But because of the constraints, etc., some scenarios cannot be done with joins. But I can do every scenario with loop and loop. So let's assume I'm taking one medicine which is very effective, very effective. But if you take that medicine, there are a lot of side effects. Then doctor won't suggest you because of the side effects. Here also the same thing. So in the ECC, we don't use joins. So that's it for me for today. So just try to understand this concept. Try to understand this concept. Then you can understand more deeply. So just hold on. Define a structure. So define a structure. Then define a table type. Define a table type. Example. Create table type. Create internal table. Create internal table. Create internal table. Work area. Work area. Select. Select. Select everything into the table. Loop. Loop and loop. Loop and loop. And followed by write. That's it. This is what internal table is. So let me share. So just try to digest this more deeper. We will see in tomorrow's class. These topics are very, very crucial. That is the reason I'm covering one topic per day. Now, after 3 days or 4 days, don't ask me, sir, what is table type. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow.